This is a vlog style video in which I'm sharing things that happened over a week and a half or so period of time. This is quite an adventure leading up to and sharing the birth of this little girl. Hello, I'm Sean Kent Hayashi with Silicon Valley Cute and Cuddly Miniature and Toy Schnauzers. Look at this little toy Schnauzer puppy. Hi. This little girl is a chocolate and red Schnauzer with some white on her chest. Let's begin with a trip to the veterinarian. We're off to Quakertown Vet Clinic. We are in the car on our way to the vet's office this morning. I have several doggies in the car with me, but I had to stop here for a moment as the sun is just pouring through and the leaves are falling so beautifully. Isn't this gorgeous? Lovely way to start the morning. We are coming to pick up Godiva. Janny is so good in the car. She is such a good little traveler. I picked up Janny from her home yesterday, and today Janny is going to be getting a puppy count x-ray. And in the top of the stroller is Nero. She's getting a DHPP shot. And little Miss Burberry is also getting a DHPP shot. And here comes Godiva. Janny, let's go in. Let's find out the answer. What do you think, girls? And little Miss Godiva here. Hi, Godiva. Woohoo! We're so excited to find out how many puppies you're having. There's a lot going on here today, isn't there? Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah, this is good for you, isn't it? Hi, Nero. Hello, Nero. Hello, Burberry. You're getting DHPP shot today. Yeah. In being a dog breeder, there are some incredible highs, like gotcha days when people fall in love with their puppies, and it's so much fun being a part of that. But there are also some lows that come with being a dog breeder. We're about to have one of them right now. Miss Janny here on the scale at the vet weighs 12 pounds. Yeah, pretty girl. So we're waiting on Dr. Geller to arrive, but we've discovered that you're not pregnant, girlfriend. No. Not this time, anyway.
Spleen, and here's liver, and here's stomach, and a kidney.
Yeah, but no puppies.
But no skeletons.
Yep, Janny's not having any puppies. Yeah.
Everything else is in order.
Okay, well, she's a healthy girl. Looks like Godiva is having 3 puppies. So here is Godiva's x-ray, and we can see 3 skulls right in there. And very pregnant, Miss Godiva weighs 9 pounds, 14 ounces.
Perfect baby, huh?
You're a perfect little girl, right, Miss Burberry.
So this is her DHPP.
And this is her annual shot. That shot will be good for
3 years.
3 years. Yep. Nicely done. You're such a pretty girl. You little girl are 6.3 pounds this morning. Yes, she looks good. Miss Nero. Nero is a black party, and she has this saddle. So a saddle black party. Yeah.
All right, Nero, you're still very good.
Doing great.
Excellent.
Let's get you your little shot.
You're a little pinchy now.
Such a brave girl.
Wow, that is
See?
impressive. I was nervous I jinxed it.
Dr. Geller has the magic touch.
You did really well.
Yeah.
Now I'm responsible for a streak.
Yes, you are.
It's always on.
Yeah. It is a stunningly beautiful day today here. And as shocking as it is, in November, it's 78 degrees outside. Wow. Beautiful. Loving this drive. Leaves falling all around. Godiva, we're ready when you are. You'll notice that Godiva is carrying a little toy around with her all the time. Yeah? Is that your little puppy, Godiva? Do you think that's a little puppy? Yes? We're ready. We're ready for you to go into labor whenever you would like to. Get that little puppy. Want me to throw it again? Yeah, you love playing fetch, don't you? We've got the sofa covered in blankets. I've got a chair here covered in a whelping pad. Godiva, we're ready when you are. Yes. So maybe not any time in the next hour or so, given that she's wanting to play with the baby like it's a little fetch. Yeah. Next up with Brianna is our little boy, Bo. Hey, boyfriend. Boyfriend Bo. Let's see what you can do.
Okay. Yes, collar. Yes, collar, Bo. Places. Yes. Yes, places, Bo. Yes. Down. Yes, down, Bo. Sit. Sit. Yes, sit. Yes, touch. Yes, touch, Bo. Oh. Yes, touch. Oh, watch me. Yes, watch me. Yes. Down. Yes, down, Bo. Yes. Yes, touch. Yes, touch, Bo.
Would you also do a Mocha Watch Me?
Mocha, watch me. Yes. Yes, spin, Bo.
And the place where we go to do our therapy dog training,
Yes, Mocha.
they want a 10-second and then a 20-second and a 30-second watch me. So let's start seeing if we can expand the duration of the watch me eye contact lock.
Yes. Yes, Mocha.
And we want to say yes the second that they lock eyes with you. Yes. Yes.
Watch me.
Yes becomes a reward for our dogs as they learn what I'm doing this moment. What I'm doing this moment is what I'm being rewarded for or acknowledged for. So that yes marker, that yes cue is so important to us.
Watch me. Yes. Watch me. Yes. Watch me. Yes. Yes.
I'm hearing something. Let me go figure out what I'm hearing. Haha. Hey, Burberry. You sound like you're having a great time over here. Yeah. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Hi, Burberry. Hello. I was wondering if that noise that I was hearing was Dazzle scratching or digging, indicating that she is looking for a place to nest to have her puppies.
Yes, touch. Yes, touch, Bo. Watch me. Bobo. Watch me. Yes. Down. Yes. Yes, Mocha. Sit. Down.
I'm not sure she's going to want to lay down like that with her being as pregnant as she is. She could literally have her puppies today.
Touch. Yes.
The fact that Godiva is as interested in food as she is at the moment tells me that she's not having her puppies in the next several hours. So the fact that she's willing to eat that cheese and eat some of the beef today,
Down.
we're not thinking that her puppies are going to be due in the next several hours.
Yes, sit. Yes, down, Bo. Yes, sit. Good job, Bo. Okay. Okay, Bo. Belly rubs. Yes, belly rubs, Bo.
Oh, what a sweetie boy you are. These two boys, Mocha and boyfriend Bo here, are two boys that are in my breeding program. And when I am looking to breed a very small little puppy, he will be bred and likely to Moana Sparkle. She is a doll and she is about the same size that I think he will be when he is full grown. And Mocha here, we're thinking you're ready. Yep. I think in 2025 you will start to become a daddy. Hi, Nero. Your mommy's asking about you. Yeah, your mom was saying, hey, I would like to see some updated photos and maybe a video of Nero doing training.
Collar, Nero. Yes. She's so excited. Yes.
Nero is so happy to see Brianna.
Places.
She says, let me show off what I can do. You'll see that Brianna is using treats intermittently. She does not get a treat every time she does something exactly right.
Yes. This touch.
And distractions are plenty right now with all the dogs out around her.
Watch me. Yes. Watch me. Yes. Yes. Yes, watch me. Yes, Nero. Yes, down, Nero. Yes. Stay. Stay. Come. Yes. Yes, Nero. Yes, come. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes, sit, Nero. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Yes, sit. Let's go. Good job. Yes. Yes, sit, Nero. Yes. Let's go. Yes, down. Yes, down, Nero. Stay. Stay.
We want that all our dogs have a very strong stay. And so you see how we practice it with distractions, and you see how we correct it when there's a problem.
Stay.
We build in the practice with lots of distractions, and we get that to be a conditioned response. And then we build in more distance and duration.
Come here. Yes. Yes, come. Good job, Nero. Places. Come on, places. Tripped on your feet. Come on. Yes.
Notice when a dog steps on its own leash, it gets a pullback reaction, and then it will often stop. Don't scold your dog for that because they're following what's happening with the leash.
Let's go. Leave it. Yes. Yes, leave it. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
You can see that Nero has a conditioned response to her sit when Brianna stops. And the other thing that Brianna's doing is she's making turns. So she's doing a turn on the inside as well as a turn on the outside for Nero to get used to walking like this on the leash. So now Brianna's now going to turn to the right. So she can do an about face, and she can do a turn into Nero, and either way Nero's used to staying on the left side. When you're practicing doing the U-turn, often the dog will stop and sit even though you weren't meaning to because you're slowing down, you're slowing your own pace. So just getting them very used to that.
Yes. Good job, Nero. Yes. Good job. Yes. Belly rubs. Yes. Yes, belly rubs.
Nicely done, Nero and Brianna. Yes, yes. I've been working on getting things set up for puppies. So, of course, I've got my bassinet and my ball. I can sit on the ball and engage with mom and puppies in the bassinet. And then I can also have puppies here in the area that we have prepared for them. I will drape these whelping pads over the sides so that mom dog doesn't see other dogs looking in at her puppies. Bo and I are at the car wash, and I think it's fantastic to take puppies through a car wash. So that's what we're up to. It's gonna be okay, Bo. Yeah, this is your first car wash. Okay, here we go. Bo, you get to watch the car wash. If you haven't taken your puppy through a car wash yet, make sure you do so before they are 16 weeks old. So making sure that when he has a nervous or anxious reaction, I'm not coddling him. I'm sending him energy like, hey, you can handle this. You got this. You're in good shape, Bo. That's right. There's nothing to be afraid of here. We got this. You're with me. I can handle it. That's the energy that I'm wanting him to feel from me. So I'm not coddling him or babying him as he's having experiences here that he's never had before. Yes, good job. Yes, Bo. You can see he's curious. Great, Bo. Yes. Yes, Bo. Good job. You are a brave puppy, Bo. You are so brave. Yes, such a good boy. Next up, I'm taking Bo into several of these stores, including the grocery store. Let's go get the bones. This is what the marrow bones look like. When I come into the grocery store, I come into the meat department. I like to load up my cart with the marrow bones because I can also freeze them. And Bo, you're gonna love them. The other thing that I get while I'm here, the yogurt, whole milk, plain yogurt. Great for probiotics. Another nice thing about bringing Bo to the grocery store with me is he gets to meet lots of people. We've had several conversations and had opportunities to talk with children and families and older people. Hi, Brianna. We had such a fun time out today. It was great. Our little bougie boyfriend, Bo, got to go to the car wash and to the giant grocery store, and he did great. We got to talk to little kids and older people who were interested in petting him, and it was so fun. Yeah. How's Mocha doing?
He's doing great.
Hi,
Just
Mr.
brushing
Mocha.
out.
Yes, that's the daily routine.
Yes.
Yeah, the first things I'm doing with Bo when I come back in is I'm bringing him into this shower and encouraging him to use it. So teaching my dogs to go potty on potty pads and making sure that they know exactly where the potty pad is when we come back in. Everybody's happy to see him. Yeah, everybody's happy. As we were getting Miss Godiva groomed and ready to have puppies, Brianna mentioned to me that Godiva had a lot of hair between the pads of her feet. And so when you look at a dog's pads of their feet and you see that there's lots of hair there, let me show you. Brianna did clean out her back pads. So you can see here, we can actually see the pads of her feet, and Brianna used the clippers and got all the hair and the mats out of the back there. Yeah, that's right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we do this here on the front of her pads. And really fun, Godiva's little sister has come for a visit, and we're going to do the same thing with her, and we're going to teach their mommy, Kim, how to do this if she'd like to. Kim, their mommy, is one of my really good friends, and one of the things I just love about Kim is that she and I are both lifelong learners. we really enjoy learning how to do new things. And so when we saw this opportunity, we called Kim and said, you want to come over and we'll show you. And I thank you so much for being willing to show me and Kim how you approach cleaning out the pads of the feet the way you do. Now what she's going to do, you can see how Brianna has Godiva right under her arm. And so she's taking the clipper.
You also want to make sure you don't press down too hard.
So we have Kim holding Godiva's head right now, just to make sure that Godiva is feeling extra supported. And Brianna is holding the back part of Godiva's body. And we are getting those paws all cleaned out, because before Godiva has her puppies, we won't want to be taking the time to do this with her while the puppies are their first couple of weeks. And here's this cute, adorable little girl, Miss Nestle. Yes, yes. So we are also going to do the same thing to her, and maybe even give Kim the opportunity to do this herself. So maybe Brianna will do 2 of Nestle's feet, and then Kim can do the other 2. So we were talking with Kim about what she has, and she has this clipper right here, and she has a 30 blade and a 10 blade. So you could use a 30 blade, which is going to get really close, or a 10 blade when trimming out a dog's paw pad. So we're changing from using the one that we normally use. We normally use our flash because it is so handy and easy to hold like this. But we're going to change it out so that Kim can actually practice on what she has at home.
Still the same thing, you just got to be a little more careful because the head of the blade is much bigger. Skim right across the toe pads. And then when you get to this area right here, you want to go in at a diagonal angle and just scoop a little bit. Very carefully. Oh, I got that hair out of there. There you go.
This is fabulous because now she will be able to walk on her paw pads rather than on hair like this. So this is walking on hair, but this gets matted in there and it can cause a lot of pain and discomfort for our doggies. And so that's why regularly we just want to make sure we're keeping that super cleaned out. And we're always happy to see these girls and Kim. So thrilled to have them come over to do this for them. I want to point out that little Miss Burberry here has gone in this crate outside the playpen. And my dogs will regularly go in a crate in a little bed and hang out, sleep. And you notice in our larger playpen with all the puppies, we have plenty of crates for them to go in. They are crate acclimated. In other words, they like being in a crate. They think it's a positive experience. So just pointing that out, because when you get a puppy from us, if you choose to use a crate, your puppy will be quite comfortable in this type of crate. Puppies are usually comfortable with anything that they've experienced before they were 16 weeks old. So sounds and textures and toys, other puppies, other people, anything they experience before they're 16 weeks old, they tend to think is normal. And therefore, it doesn't trigger them into any anxiety when they get older. There's a big game of chase going on at the moment. Mocha has this toy, and Liberty and several of the others are eager to get it. So the chase is on. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when they are asserting their ability to be the leader, the head, the top dog, they will climb right up there, as you see him doing. That is such typical dog behavior. I am the top dog. And off we go again. This is Nero, Burberry, and Honeybee playing together. And you might be saying, wow, it looks like they're not playing. It looks like they're sort of gnawing on each other or biting each other. I assure you they're not biting each other. This is the way dogs play with each other. And here is our very pregnant little Miss Dazzle. Yeah. The puppies are at an age where I can just keep the playpen doors open, and I trust them to do their business on the potty pads that are around the spaces. So you can see where I have potty pads, and they will go do their business on the potty pads when they need to. And otherwise, they are very actively playing or napping. Hi, Bo. Hello, Bo. Oh my goodness, what a cutie you are. Hi, Nero. Hello, Nero. Godiva is carrying around a pretend baby, and she is definitely in early stages of labor, talking to us and trying to figure out where she wants to go, crawling under things. Godiva has been showing signs of labor, and she has just crawled under this cabinet right here and is starting to dig. Can you see her under there? Let's see, there she is. Hi, Godiva. You getting ready to have some puppies? Godiva is doing a great job. She has been doing all the things a mommy doggy needs to do, and I've just lifted her up here on the sofa because I think she's about to have her first puppy. We've got everything we need all ready to go here. The first puppy is in the birth canal. Let's see if I can show you. See how swollen this is right under her tail? That first puppy's just about to be born. Yeah, that's right, Godiva. You're doing a great job. You are. I'm right here with you. Yes, I'm right here with you. Yes. Good girl. Good girl, Godiva. This appears to be her water sack. I don't see a puppy attached to this. At this point, Godiva has had a sack that we could call, this is her water breaking. Now watch what happens next. Godiva's water broke a little bit ago, and that's what this spot is. And so next up is definitely going to be a puppy. I have called Quakertown Vet Clinic to alert them that she is in active labor. And I do have a relationship with them that enables me to bring a dog in as soon as it starts going into labor if I want to. So I just checked with them to see if they have the space and extra folks on duty today who could just assist me if I feel like we get to the point where we need it. Also, fortunately for me, Godiva's guardian mom, Kim, is one of my good friends, and she wanted to be a part of this. So she happens to be sitting next to me at the moment with Miss Godiva. And I think Godiva is appreciating having her here too. So Godiva's got two mommies next to her right now, just cheering for her and supporting her. But we're keeping it relatively quiet in here other than us talking to each other. So this kind of panting is very normal when a mom dog is about to have puppies. So what happened next was Godiva had another, what we could call water sac. Looked just like the first one. No puppy. And that caused me to say, I think I want some help here. I want an x-ray. I want to understand what's happening. And so I took Godiva. Kim and I went to Quakertown Vet Clinic, and we were able to work with a really great veterinarian. When I shared that there had been 2 water sacs, that's not normal. And so the veterinarian, she said she was concerned that what might be happening was that the umbilical cord of a puppy may have gotten wrapped around another puppy and thus was preventing their delivery. And so for that reason, we made the decision to go ahead and do a C-section. In just a moment, you're going to see Godiva's 3 puppies. After those 3 puppies were born via a C-section, I was able to talk to the doctor who did the C-section and ask some questions. Was there an umbilical cord wrapped around? And what we learned was no, there actually wasn't. What was happening was 2 puppies were presenting at the same time. And had I gotten Godiva up, moved her around a little bit more, given her a little bit of time to get them moved in the birth canal, Godiva might have very easily been able to deliver those puppies on her own. But I'm always of the mindset that I want to do what's best for mom. I want to do what's best for the puppies. I'm never going to put my mom dog in a situation where it's super risky for her. And since we didn't know why she had the 2 water sacs, that's not normal. The first one, water breaking, is normal. But the second one might be this indication that something is amiss. When they did the C-section, they actually discovered that the 3 puppies were up higher and had not been fully pushed down yet. So there was room for Godiva to have the puppies on her own. So this doesn't prevent Godiva from being able to have a litter of puppies on her own at some point in the future. If we ever wanted that to happen, we would give Godiva the opportunity to go into labor before we would immediately assume that she has to have a C-section. Next up, you get to see Godiva's 3 thriving puppies.
Well, November 10th is a really special day, isn't it, Miss Godiva? Yes. Look at this surprise right here. So, 2 puppies that look exactly like Daddy, Truffles, are girls, and 1 little boy. Look at your pretty puppies. These little puppies are such good nursers. They were just born and they're already doing such a great job of nursing. Yes.
Little boy is just hours old. He is creamy in color and he might darken up. It would not surprise me if he darkened up to be more wheateny. His father is very red and his mother is chocolate. So he will have a chocolate nose. He will likely have green or brown eyes, and that white halo on his head will go away and fill in with whatever color he darkens up to. And as you can see, Mom is doing very well, given that she just had 3 puppies. And here he is, little boy. These puppies aren't 24 hours old yet. And you can see they are doing a fantastic job of nursing. 1 boy, 2 girls. These puppies are 24 hours old now,
and they are doing so great. I am just so happy. Godiva's milk is coming in very nicely. And you can see Godiva had a C-section to deliver these 3 puppies, but even that looks fabulous. Godiva's puppies are thriving. Yes, look at these puppies. So I thought I'd show you the size of this little toy. Fits in my hand. And the puppies fit beautifully in my hand. This is the largest one at the moment. That doesn't mean anything, just birth weight. And she is a chocolate and red with a lot of white on her chest. So she looks just like her daddy Truffles. And this is another little girl. She has less white on her chest, but she does have some white on her chest. And she is a little shorter, meaning the bigger sister is longer. And then here is a little creamy white boy. Unfortunately, Godiva's milk has come in perfectly. So they are eating well and gaining weight, doing nicely. Godiva's puppies are scheduled to get their tails docked today at 5 p.m. They are doing fabulously. I have just learned that Godiva loves sweet potatoes. I've sprinkled some of the Dr. Harvey's Raw Vibrance is good for nursing moms and little puppies. Wouldn't give it to a dog that wasn't nursing or a little puppy. Instead, with my older dogs, I use Dr. Harvey's Paradigm sprinkled into their food. On top of the sweet potato, she's also had access to a plate full of beef stew this morning, and she ate that well. But I was eating my own sweet potato for lunch, and she really wanted it. So I thought, all right, she probably needs the carbohydrates for making the milk. This is the view from my chair where I sit and do my work. Hi, Brianna. Hello, Nero. Today, Nero is going to be groomed by Brianna. Nero's mom wants her in what I sort of think of as a fusion style. Yeah. And so she wants her ears long, but she wants a very traditional Schnauzer body. And so Brianna has begun to work on this. Today you got a really great bath. So you're all clean and smelling really nice, aren't you, Miss Nero? Yeah. And so the back is going to be tight like a Schnauzer. The tail will be short like a Schnauzer. The legs will have a little bit of that Asian fusion feel going on. The ears will be long. We are going to keep her full skirt right here. So unlike with Mocha, where we took the skirt off, which really accentuates then the leg feathering, we're keeping the skirt long, and we will be checking with Nero's mommy, Christine, to make sure we've gotten it right. Now, we typically do our gotcha day kind of groom right close to when the puppy's going home. But Nero isn't going home soon. We're just doing this to make sure that we're understanding exactly what Christine wants. So that's what we're working on today. And I will point out to you that our adorable little girl here, Miss Nero, does have some what is called ticking. So she would be a black party with a little bit of black ticking on her. Isn't she adorable, little party girl?
Yeah. So Brianna, you worked as a dog groomer before you came here.
Yes.
And you spent, I think, a year in a grooming salon where you were doing, I think of it as sort of basic whatever people want. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this whole doing schnauzers is new because that wasn't probably the predominant thing that you were doing. And so learning about all the different styles and possibilities with schnauzers can take a little bit of time. So again, that's part of the reason why we thought Brianna and Nero just have such a great relationship working together. And so Brianna is learning and practicing, even though you've already got a deep experience. Yeah. So I'm showing you here some of the examples of schnauzers. These are all our schnauzers. And I'm showing them to you because it just gives you samples of the kinds of things, the way in which dogs can be groomed. This is a liver Party. This is Nellie. This is biscotti and truffles. This is Wayhill. Here's our beloved little Grace. So again, just showing you some of the various ways that puppies can be groomed. This is Ellie Grace, and this is Grace. And many of you, I'm sure, recognize our beloved Amy Leigh and Joy, her mom. And of course, this photo was a foreshadow of things to come because this was the day that Joy and Amy Leigh got Ellie Grace, and they were just holding Grace at that time. Who would have known sometime later Grace would go to live with Amy Leigh and her mom? So that photo is a really fun one for me, foreshadowing what happened. So just, again, examples of ways in which you can groom a schnauzer. Many people say to me, that's not a schnauzer. Well, actually, he is. He's 100% miniature schnauzer. He just happens to be grown out in a teddy bear cut. This little guy is our Beau, tiny little guy, and Anne put him in a schnauzer cut just recently. He was in the big old teddy bear cut, and now, what an adorable little schnauzer cut he has. But what Brianna is doing today is different from this in that the ears are going to be long. We'll see how it goes. If you are enjoying following along on our adventures at Saucon Valley Cute and Cuddly Schnauzers, we'd love to have you join us on Sunday, November 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be hosting a live Zoom conversation. You might be asking yourself, who joins these live Zoom conversations? Well, sometimes it's people who've gotten puppies from us. Sometimes it's people who are considering getting a puppy from us. And other times it's people who are very interested in training their dog that they've gotten somewhere else. All are welcome. It's for people who have joined the membership on our channel. And once a month, we host a update, Q&A, come and enjoy the community here Zoom call. So we hope you'll join us for that if you would like to do so. Please give this video a thumbs up. We also appreciate your comments below, your questions, your ideas and suggestions. We'd love to hear from you. This is our website, svcctoys.com. When you come to our home page and scroll down, you'll see a section here on what makes an SVCC Schnauzer so special. When you're on our website, you'll see a contact button here. If you press that contact button, you'll be able to reach us to tell us about your interest in one of our puppies. Thank you.